And the thing is we don't do anything. We can't do anything without our listeners. We do everything for them. And I think that this particular opportunity is a very special one. During the fund drive, we say most of the time, 2/3 of our budget comes from our support of listeners just like you. And it's true. I mean, it is a little corny, but I mean, it's true. And particularly when it comes to the DEIB work, here at the station, we can't do that without our listeners. And I think that there's a lot we need to do internally before, really kind of going out into the community so that we can, when we do this work, we can come at it from a trauma-informed perspective. We can be a little bit more prepared to be able to engage more authentically. But when it comes to like the community advisory board, it's an important thing. I mean, we want to hear from our listeners all the time. And particularly in this work, it's wonderful to have knowledgeable people who can help us with this mission of creating a more inclusive environment, a more inclusive radio station, and programming that reflects our community. So I think that the other part of the community advisory board that is important, I think, is part of my philosophies around organizing as well, which is everybody has an opportunity to be able to contribute. It doesn't all look the same for everybody, and that's okay. It doesn't have to. So I just think that people should feel empowered to be able to know that they can make change and that it doesn't require some weird superpowers or, whatever, that it truly is a person-to-person situation and every single person has an opportunity to contribute. Some people can do more, some people can do less, but the fact of the matter is that everybody should be able to come to this and be able to bring their full authentic selves. So as far as the importance of the cab, yeah, it's a very, very important thing. And I think that it's a multifaceted approach because, people need to be able to feel that they have the ability to make change. And I think that when it comes to public radio, what public radio always sells is that anybody can show up, anybody can contribute. It doesn't matter, financially, whether you give $500 or $1, whatever you can give is an investment in the station. And with this work, we are making an investment in ourselves and in our community to create a better space. So as it pertains to the present and future of this cab, I don't know what will happen in the future. There's a lot of transition that's happening at the station right now, and that, factors into that. But as far as the present goes, the promise that I made to myself and to this community when I got this job was that I would do everything in my power to push the needle and really help create a better radio station, a better programming, a better environment so that we can connect with our listeners and people can feel seen and represented. Because when people are seen and represented, it makes the world a whole lot better place.